Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island we find ourselves on. Last time we came back to the island because we were on a quest for potatoes. Our raft is still out in the bay. This is a custom island and you can absolutely, if you're on PC, download it because it's in the description below, which is good. Yeah, we dodged, duck, dive, and dip. Wait, what? We dropped off our raft there. Don't worry, don't check your monitors or anything. Yes, the shadows are broken in this build of the game. It's 0.74 on PC. I don't know what the version number is on console. I'm very sorry, the version numbers are very different. This version is not available on console as I record. But do keep an eye on Beam Team's Twitter, or the Stranded Deep official Twitter, for notifications of updates for console. So yeah, we came back. This is the Big World update, so the islands are no longer on a grid. There are 50 island slots. That is, there are 50 island slots, but there are also 3 slots taken up with boss monsters and 1 slot taken up with the endgame carrier, which is why we're growing potatoes in order to fuel our raft, in order to get ourselves petrol powered to the endgame carrier, which is kind of in that direction. And I'd rather have a petrol powered raft than a non-petrol powered raft because of the wonderful things it does, but also there are holes in my ship. Why is the jump? Oh, okay, that was, I'm using Minecraft run, you can't double tap to run. Okay, yeah, we've just been beaten up by a crab. That was, where did you come from? Why can I not run? Am I crouched? Yes, I'm crouched. Okay, fine. What's the ass? I was giving a, okay, 33 days survived. I'm still using Minecraft control. I've been playing Minecraft all week, so I'm double tapping to run and it's not having an effect. Hang on, double tap to run. It just walks. Wait, double tap forward just walks? Did I know that? Right, sunshine. Whoa, no, I didn't want to touch you. But I would just want to bonk you on the shell. Die a painful death with a... Good. What have we learned? That we're almost out of water. Ooh. Okay, that's better. I was thinking we should probably go for a swim and get stuff off the boat, which means dropping our material. Oh, there's a big pig. He's a big pig. You could be a big pig too. So double tap just walks, and then shift toggles run. Oh yeah, you can just literally run around the island without touching the controls. I'm going to drop my crude spears on the beach. My shooters. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It just looked like they were all... there was only 4 on the beach because the models looked a little bit weird. I'm going to drop the leaves to... Oh, actually, now we can drop the leaves over here. Oh. I'm going to have this sort... Whoa, I'm going to have to sort the toggle out. Okay. We drop the leaves down. We don't need a hoe. Where we're going, we need no hoe. We do need those shadows to be fixed. Guys, get on it. It's Beam Team. There's only 2 of them, and they're in Australia. So we don't need spear gun arrows if we don't have a spear gun. And it's cleared up a lot of stuff. We'll take our water bottle with no servings, because I'd like to know where it is. And we'll go and have a look at the container ship because... Well, actually 2 things happen. Sometimes the material on the floor of the ocean moves around, so you find yourself being able to come in a hole, and sometimes the hole is closed up because it's got a thing over it. That's not planks. Alright, just having a little look around before we drown. We need drowns. We don't need to drown. Cool. Oh my word, look. This is my problem. Black water. Don't know what's underneath it. Blue water, okay, fine. I don't mind it. Oh, wooden container. Yes, get in my pants. I don't mind it when you can see. Hold E to open. When you can see, that's fine. But when you can't see what's around, ooh, that'd be scary. Right. You don't go nowhere. Barrel. Okay. Souls of the undead. I hate the... Oh, okay, we got that. I need some more air. Trouble of being a mammal is you need air. And now we're... Oh, it's like License to Kill and there's a shark beneath me. Ooh, wood container. That's actually quite a good wood container, so you can also get in my pants. License to Kill was the James Bond with Timothy Dalton, and Felix Leiter gets his leg bitten off by a shark. Spoilers. But not really spoilers, it's part of the main story, so I don't know what you would describe that as. But wait, I haven't seen the Timothy Dalton License to Kill Bond movies. I mean, why not? That's the best James Bond. Fight me. Okay, cool. So we can expand our raft. This is the way up. It is the way up, but we don't want to go that way. We want more loot. Loot. For our pants. Okay, cool. Pant loot. It's a Dungeons and Dragons item, the pant loot. You can use it to charm person or get 5% off from your favourite shopkeepers. No, that's actually really bad. Wood container. These cargo ships are great, but also scary as balls. What room is this? Just goes up forever. Looks like an elevator room, but it's not an elevator room because you would get trapped in there and drown. Ooh, wood container. In my pants, you go. The engine room's around here somewhere, but we are getting close to the abyss, ABYSS. And those bubbles be bubbly. Right, we got one slot. Okay. I don't like the bubbles. The bubbles are what sharks make. Ooh, hello. And you got some metal scrap in you. The engine room. It's probably just like a 6-cylinder. Oh, actually, no. No, it's a double bank. Right. Interesting. Quite big for a ship this size. Oh, there we go. Wood container. We are full. So yeah, no, that looks like a double bank. So what, a 12-cylinder? You only really need 6 to get something like this moving. Do I want to go out there? No, I don't. I want to go back through the boat. I want to go back through the boat. I'd rather go back through the boat where we can see what's going on, rather than out there where there's deep water. My logic is not... Don't try and reason my logic. Good. No, I don't like deep water in real life, and I don't like deep water in video games. There was a section in Crisis where there's a boat in a harbour and you get to make it sink. Spoilers if you haven't played that game, but it's a very old game. Can we get through here? Yes, we can glitch our way through. Excellent. And my problem with the game was, even though the boat was in a harbour, once it started sinking and all the metal was underwater, that was terrifying. I really didn't like that. I don't know what it is with deep water, but there's something about it that just hits the primitive parts of your brain and makes you go, oh no thank you, that's not for me. So this is where it would have gone. We've already been through these containers. This is the superstructure. So superstructure on top of the boat. Or if it's a really big boat, the citadel. Wait, is that what it's called? Yeah, why not? We've got some windows with some lovely textured glass, a little bit of bump mapping there. I do like a good bump map, but no bump mapping here. Oh, interesting. So glass, no bump map. Glass, no bump map. Frosted glass, bump map. Wait, why? Why? Why would you do this? I mean, I guess it looks like it's covered in salt. So we would have been down there. Well, it's not quite over the abyss. We can still see rocks and things. The abyss is the part of the game, well, the part of the world where the arse end of the boat is. So the island kind of stops about where we are, and then everything beyond that, well, there is nothing beyond that. That is open ocean. That is spookums. Don't like it. I do like the detail though. Like they got the stern light and everything. And they've got the dual radars and the communication mast, and like little touches like the winch. Even though there's no gate in the handrail for actually operating the winch, but it is an electric winch. It's kind of cool. Just here, nice. There doesn't seem to be any sharks or anything swimming out there. But I don't think we're far enough out beyond the island mesh to actually trigger deep water sharks. We probably need to be out another 50 meters. What's that in yards? Call it 100 yards, because why not? Why not? Why not? We need to go back around and down. But is it eastbound and down? That's the question. I'm not entirely sure. What is... Looks like an old radio. Looks like an old valve radio. I mean, there is... Occasionally you get lots and lots of detail, and then occasionally you don't. Like the gunnels have little holes for washing out water when the deck becomes awash. Good. Good. So we've got a haul of stuff from the wreck, which is neat. We needed to do that because, well, it's always good to have a haul of loot. The wreck is canted over at one side, but we should be able to get into the water. Boom! Yes, we do. Excellent. I believe there is a hole on the other side, and also you can look for the orange handles near the stern, which will help you climb up if it is down by the stern. So that's fine. We have all our murder equipment on the beach because we left it all here, and there's a giant pig somewhere. So that's fun. Why did I not need... Why is a giant... Ooh. LOD. You get the detailed bow. You get the undetailed bow. What? That's level of detail. That means the model is reducing in detail because you are supposed to be further away. Interestingly, the detail reduces about 5 meters away from the end of the bow. Beam team, come on, literally unplayable. Old chums. Anyway, yeah, we need to get back whilst avoiding the pigs and also check our food and water sitch. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. Everything here is fine, so we're going to need to probably, if we go the other way, we should be able to avoid everything that's going to eat us, including Mr. Piggly Wiggly, because he is going to be angry, gotta be honest. So is this slab, do we anchor this at all? Yes, we did. We drifted it in here. So we got some good stuff there. We got some duct tape. Probably should come back for that. Ah, good. We're going along the beach. We got the Dakota little DC-3 action. Sat in the water up to its engine nacelles. Wait, what? Those are engine nacelles? Yeah, the engines are in these pods. So the engines and everything they need. The engine's only this front bit here, where just the spindle and the prop is. So it sort of comes up to about, I guess, here. And then the rest of it is just literally to hold it far enough forward so that the radial engine gets enough cooling and it provides it with fuel and structural support. But yeah, it's a nacelle, kind of like the Starship Enterprise. You're a dead pig. Where's your friend? I don't know. I don't know. You're still dead. Yep, the goblin shark, El Goblino, and the archfish we put on top is a little bit of oh look, the tide's way out. We can almost get to our steps without getting our toes wet. Little tootsies, little wet tootsie action. Wood foundation, right? Okay, cool. So we got our containers. We'll slap the containers down and get a good look and see what's in there. So we got our filter part. One of the things that I'm finding, there you go. I say one of the things I'm finding very hard to find in the game is the vehicle engine part. It seems like the vehicle engine part just isn't spawning as much as anything else. So we can get the fuels and filters and electricals. Cloth is going to be useful. Right. And these, yeah, this one with a lantern. So lanterns, super useful, super light. We've got a lantern over there. Probably got a lantern here. I will drop you on the floor and then forget about you for 12 episodes. Don't worry about that. I don't know what I'm doing. It's only been like 4 years. Okay, cool. So we got some other bits and pieces. We should probably pick up our murder equipment. Oh, you need to be in our pants before we can put you into a thing. So tools, light, junk, fuel, wood. Wood. I do like a chest named Wood. What's in the... Oh, that's probably where it should be, in the building chest. What's in a chest named Wood? I'll give you 3 guesses. It's probably wood. So we got a dead crab, Mr. Crab on the island. So he did. Giant pig. Oh, why are we walking? That's not a good thing. Giant pig. So here will mess us up fun time. We haven't healed because we need to get our food and water sitch completely taken care of as soon as we're saturated. As soon as our thirst is slaked and our hunger satiated, we, well, at that point we can start healing. Until that point, we're completely beansed. So I want to get onto the beach without triggering Mr. Pigs, grab our shooty sticks, and then stick him with a stick in his stupid pig face. Because, well, the pigs are kind of violent. I don't know if you know about the pigs yet. If you've not met a pig and stranded deep, the big ones, then yeah, they tend to violence you and knock you around. So that's the thing. Picking up the crude spears. Picking up the crude spears, boss. Spear gun arrows, we need them. So do we pick everything up? I feel like I've forgotten something. That is much like me. Very much like me. Okay, so the nana plant that never produces nanas. I'm like, why does it never produce bananas? Well, because it doesn't. But we put this here specifically so we could take the 4 things of water and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you didn't think I wasn't going to do it. Also, we can also put the hoe in there, in the container as well. That's not what I wanted to do. Hoe, get back in my pants. And then we can put the hoe in the box. Good. Good. Something, 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 something. Ah, excellent. Still not sure why rocks make a weird wooden board noise when you walk on them. There's a little creak and everything. You hear that? Yeah, sometimes it plays. It's the wrong audio. No, why are we toggle walking? I'm toggle walking everywhere. So yeah, that's a giant hog. Do we want to deal with him now, or do we want to deal with him in the morning? Because we got to deal with him at some point. He's going to be a pain in my butt if we don't. He's kind of chilling on the beach. I think we'll deal with him when we got more light. In the meantime, we can take his brother out because he'll produce a lot of... Oh, actually, we need some... refined yucca. Some yucca? Refined yucca? What is this? Minecraft? Yes, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. I'm in Minecraft mode. I've been playing it for a little bit, just in vanilla, just in my own time. I'm allowed to do that. I'm a big boy. Don't judge me. Yeah, we're going to need some water for ourselves, so we put fuel down in the other still in order to get our water on. We need a knife. Crude spears. Need a knife. Ew, creepy. But I also need a knife. Is the tide coming in now? Yeah, it is. So the tides do come in and out. If you're making an island, make sure to have at least one beach that's kind of very shallow and shelving. Because that will allow you to... One of these should have a knife. Oh, it might be on the raft. Ooh, that would make an awful lot of sense. Okay. And that torch, that lantern over there does actually help light our way. Yeah, I thought it might. It just adds light to that corner of the building. And a little bit of light to the water below. It's lovely. Very atmospheric. Speaking of atmospheric, right, we're going to need to... I'll tell you what, instead of waggling the camera around and making everyone feel a little bit ill, speaking of which, the moon is rising into the clouds. It's lovely. Yeah, so we're going to head this way. Nope, that's... Yeah, so if you ever wondered if you can toss a lantern into the water and have it light up the water like at the bottom of like a swimming pool, no, it doesn't really work that way. The light doesn't really get through the water mesh that well. But why? I keep calling it water mesh. What is it actually? I can't remember. Anyway, so this lad's here just chilling by the light of his lantern. We haven't taken his lantern away, nor have we taken his coconut. He did, but, you know, more power to him. So he's just chilling like a villain. Did we put any potatoes in here to make fuel? Yeah, we kind of did. We could get some fuel out of it. So basically what you need is enough fuel to fuel your engine, and then you need enough fuel to put in your spare fuel tank, so that we are going in the wrong way. We're going... Oh, where are we? It's like Misty Lake or something? I don't know. Yeah, you need enough fuel in order to fuel your jerry can. That's it. So that if you do find yourself out in the middle of nowhere and you bust out of fuel, you're just like, oh no, I'm out of fuel. But wait, I've got fuel in my jerry can, so I can actually still get home. I mean, we still got a freaking sail. It's not as if we don't. Dunk. Yeah, putting a physics object on a raft like this, not a good idea, and yeah, that thing's going to roll off. There's nothing keeping it there. Right, we need a kniffy. There it is. There it is. Got the kniffy. Right. So yeah, some physics objects are heavier than others, and absolutely will not like you putting them on a raft. So if you're trying to take a barrel from one island to another, ain't gonna work. Well, I mean, it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be absolutely a mission to get it from one island to another, especially in the little yellow raft, the starting raft that you start off with. But, I mean, things like tires and stuff are also a bit of a problem. What are we doing? We're taking a pig and turning him into lamb chops. Nah, I joke. I don't eat lamb. There's something about eating someone's baby. It's just not quite right. Right, I'm going to put this here along with the duct tape. Remember that I've put it there because I won't. And we'll take the kniffy and we will skin the hog. Don't worry about his head. That's just, well, I'm guessing it's physics. So they got jiggle bones and for some reason his head's not, it's just wobbling around. It doesn't matter what you do. His head will just wobble. It's like that for the end of time. You could attach a dynamo to it and just power a city. Seriously. But anyway, so we get 2 large meat from the hog. Yeah, we do. Which means that's why we have the lantern here, so we can actually see what we're doing. Take the lantern, and you can come with me, old chum. And I'll put you here, next to the potato plant. So yeah, it's pointed out that the potato plant, potatoes left on the beach will disappear. That's the thing. That's why when I accidentally picked those a while ago, in between episodes, they've gone. I don't know where they are. Yeah, Helen said they would disappear and they did, so that's fun. So I'm going to take my meat and slap it. Apparently my meat's too big because I can't get it out. Alright, well that's why we have the lantern here. Slap the meat on the smoker, whack out the torch, grab the lantern again because torch is on, because we need to see what we're doing. It's always good to right click and hold a physics object in your hand, in that instance a lantern. Take this, crack that. Wait a second, why are you getting fibrous leaves? Aha, well it's because I'm an evil genius, and also you can use fibrous leaves to fuel a fire. What? Yeah, did you not know that? I knew that. So instead of chopping down all our trees, we can actually just use fibrous leaves from yuccas to fuel fire. It's really quite good. It means you have a renewable source of firewood on your island. Although, they don't quite have the same, it's like 4 sticks. Or I think it's something like 12 leaves in order to fuel a fire. But wait, how do we know you're lying? How do we know you're not lying? Ah, excellent. I'm glad you asked that question. So here we go. Fibrous leaves. Well, I gotta drop a chopper because apparently I can't. Yeah, alright. So, empty fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know the drill. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 12 would top it off. But we only have the 11, so we're going to take the refined axe, put that in my pants. We're going to pick up... Where's my kindling? It was here just a second ago. Oh, it's behind us. Right, okay, hit E to light, and then left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, like we are doing the, like, I don't know, country dancing. Cool, so our meat is now smoking. Well, it's cooking, and then it'll smoke. But wait! What if we don't want to wait for our meat to smoke? Okay, excellent question. Check our water first of all. Because we need to get through the night. Lantern, come with me. I was like, Lantern, what are you doing? What are you doing, Lantern? Lighting our way, essentially. The reason I like having a lantern or something here, because sometimes the poisonous poisonous starfish turn up and they're poisonous. And you don't want to step on them. Because you can't see them if you don't have a light. Because they're below the surface of the water. Right, so it is 22:16, so 20 past 10 at night. We're going to wake up hungry, but that's okay. We're going to save, and then we're going to sleep. And then we awake. But it's still the night. Yeah, it's 4 in the morning, so we've got 2 hours before sunrise. I need to eat, I feel so weak. Yes, we could actually die. I'm so hungry I could literally die. Literally or figuratively? Well, actually, in this case, literally. So, toggle run is toggled. Okay, so smoke large meat, we can put the fire out. Good. Smoke large meat, and we can take that and put it in our face. So we are 0 food. And now we're at 4 and a bit because our cooking skill is quite high. In fact, most of our skills are quite high except for the shooting sharks in the face skill, because apparently we haven't nearly murdered enough sharks as the game wants us to murder. But food and water sitch is not too bad. We could probably have the other meat. It's probably not that bad. I'm going to do a little drink and drink and a drink and a drink and drink. So our water's up. I'll tell you what, because we are a couple of units of health down, let's whack the meat in our mouth and give it a good old chew. Right, so now, with food, water and SPF all the way up, well, SPF's not killing us, that's some protection factor, so it's the sun's not out and it's not all the way down, our health is now going up. So food and water need to be up, and SPF needs to be at least something in that bottom bar and you'll heal. Excellent. I know there's fruit right here, but the fruit doesn't regrow, so I tend to leave it. I mean, you can get away with a vegetarian diet in Stranded Deep if you want. It's very possible, but you have to do a lot of intensive farming, and I'm not really into that. So things that we need to do in the morning. Why have I got leather in my pants? Ugh. Okay. Turn the torch on. Hello. You've got a big old mouth there. Where's my lantern? Come back. Why did you do this to me? Deadman's still dead. I mean, he is. He's on the phone to Apple support trying to get his iPhone replaced. He's been there a while. Apple. Okay, cool. So you're going to make your own amusement when you're the only person on a desert island. But that's fine. We can't sleep again. The moon is, while the moon is setting, is going down in the sky. There is a big angry big boy out there. Our health is kind of nearly... Yeah, we got about 20 in-game minutes mark before the sun comes up, so we can... I'm going to leave the lantern there. And then venture out. Do a little run. Yes, running and jumping doesn't make you move faster. It just makes you look like an idiot. Well, I suppose, hang on a minute. There's nobody on the island, so you can be running around, running and jumping and hopping and skipping, and no one's there to know, so why would you not do that? Oh, that's an interesting question. A very interesting question. So our farms are making... I think the potatoes are growing a little bit more, you know. That's excellent. So we've... Oh, the sun should be coming up. There it goes. On another beautiful day in Stranded Deep. Oh, look at that rich orange as the sun comes through. Just a massive amount of atmosphere, which means the blue and the greens are all stripped out and leaving the red wavelength. Which is why, you know, that's why it looks like it does. Yeah. Yep, and the more stuff in the air between you and the sun in the morning or the evening changes the colour of the sky. So if you happen to live in a heavily polluted area, you might find that it's a brilliant red because of all the particles in the air stripping out the extra particles of light, wavelengths. Good, excellent. Well, I'm glad we could have that conversation. Said no one ever. Ooh, you're a bit of a boring person. Why would you talk about wavelengths of light when you could be talking about potatoes? Okay, so we'll talk about potatoes. God, you guys got some weird fetishes. Right, so the potatoes are growing about 3 days. So they take, 3 days to grow to fully mature, and then 3 days per fruit cycle. So when you pick them, the save game says they were picked on this day, this time, and then 3 days later, boop, another little potato will come out of the thing. The reason that we sacrificed some of the potatoes early on in order to plant some others, so we took the fruits of our labor and just replanted them, is now that every 3 day cycle, instead of 2 potatoes, we're going to get 4 potatoes. So we actually make up our losses quite quickly, and as long as we can keep these things watered, because in 0.74 rain does not fill, it doesn't fill water collectors, and it does not water farms. So I don't know if that's a bug or something that Beam Team's playing around with, but at the moment rain does not water farms, so you make a metal farm, make a wooden plank farm, water the ever-loving ass off of it, and then go exploring. And remember that you've only got a few days. I think it's about 8 days of... Is it 8 days? Or 8 hours? No, it's gonna be a few days of exploring that you can do before the old potatoes... all your farms dry up and they pop off. They may leave fruit if they had fruit on them, in which case you could just replant the fruit. If they didn't have fruit on them when they dry up and die, then, well, you've lost everything in that farm plot. So, have fun with that. Anyway, we got a pig somewhere around here, and we're going to do something about him. Why do I have toggle walk still on? That is just witchcraft. Right. How do we want to do this? Do we just go up and just give him a little bit of a jab? A little bit of a jab? Hello? I wondered if you'd like to get poked with a stick. I got a pokey stick. Or do we just want to throw it at him? Left click, poke. Right click, throw. Left click, poke. Right click, throw. He's pretty chill. I like the way he doesn't actually have like a difference between the running and whoa, wait here. Okay, run. Now we run. And now we run. Yep. Okay, why did he go back? Hi. Bonk. Okay, now we run. I think he probably can't go through the water, but I have an idea. Hippity hoppity. Haha. Now you look stupid. You do, Mr. Pig. Okay, right, well. This kind of feels bad. Well, hunting leveled up. So skills level up on custom islands. I was like, where did he go? Did he clip through the world? Nope, he's here. Hey, old chum, just got word through that you're a pig. Yeah, it was a surprise to me too. Oh, that was easier than I thought it might be. Okay, cool. I guess at custom islands you've got more places to run around and hippity hop on, which you don't really get on non-custom islands. Oh, we're going to have to harvest this boy. Unfortunately, we're going to have to drop some stuff. Now, here's the thing. One of the things you don't want to drop is a torch, because you'll never find it again when it comes dark and you need to look for stuff. I'll tell you what, let's get rid of the leather in here. Oh no, look. Since something's in our hand, we got enough space anyway. I'm worrying for nothing. So we can take the big, as long as we got a knife, and we can hold E to skin. So I will take the skin off. And there are 4 skins per giant hog, so if you really need leather, giant hogs are better than sharks. There, I said it. I mean, they're probably more sustainable, honestly, to take out a pig than a shark, because sharks take so long to make other sharks. I mean, they make them in the normal way. They don't make like little shark Frankensteins. But you do need to give them time to make other sharks, because like the normal method of making sharks is really quite complicated. First of all, you need an underwater shark restaurant and like music. The sharks like music. I guess the sharks like music. And then they have to, I mean, trying to light candles underwater for a romantic shark meal is really difficult. Especially when the romantic shark meal has the toes of innocent swimmers. And I say innocent swimmers. The news always adds innocent to the beginning of whatever they perceive a victim as being. It's one of those things that news does. So we're going to run and jump and hippity and hoppity. Because I just wanted a nice look out on the world. We don't actually, well, more cowbell. We don't usually come this way. And it is kind of beautiful, especially at this time of day. It is 9:49 in the morning, 9:50 in the morning, nearly 10 o'clock. It's almost the perfect time for going for a swim. But we aren't going for a swim, because we're saying, I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to leave it there for the time being. If you like this, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe, and if you do subscribe, click the little bell, because that'll give you notifications when videos go live, and I tell you what, I'll catch you next time.